is Asaf Levavi from LinkedInRiff.com, and I welcome you to the only beginner fingerstyle lesson you're ever going to need. Now, in order to play fingerstyle, what you need to understand is that there's a method behind the madness, and it's the same method. You need to learn it once, and then you can play anything fingerstyle. I'm not kidding. To play this, and to play this, and to play this, it's all the same method. Fingerstyle method. So take these three fingers and use them to pick strings 1, 2, and 3, like so. This finger, the third finger, picks the first string only. Okay? All the time. Now, the second finger picks the second string. And the first finger picks the third string. Now the thumb picks strings 4, 5, and 6, the bass strings. Now let's pick each string, okay? 6, 5, 4 with your thumb. Now third string with your first finger. Second string with your second finger, and first string with your third finger. Now, for those who paid close attention, you've noticed that I'm using my pinky to lean on the guitar. Now, you don't have to put your pinky on the guitar, but it's highly recommended, because if you put your pinky on the guitar and you get used to picking with your fingers while the pinky is resting on the guitar body, then your hand doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't move. It stays put in the correct position. While if you don't rest your pinky on the guitar, then your hand is up in the air and it moves around. And that requires you to look at your hand to see that it's in the right place. While if you use your pinky to rest on the guitar body, then you don't have to look, because you know that your hand didn't move anywhere. So it's still in the same position to pick the strings. Okay, so now let's move on to exercises. Let's pick just the first string with the bass. Let's pick the second string with the fifth string, the second bass. Let's pick, that's right, third bass, the fourth string with the third string, using your first finger. Now let's try to do all three. Okay? Now let's reverse that. Now you shouldn't care about sound right now. This should sound like crap. Okay? Now let's move on to what I call the pyramid and the reverse pyramid pattern. Why? Because when you write it in tab, it looks like a pyramid or a reverse pyramid. You'll see in a second. So the pyramid goes like this: bass note, third string, second string, first string, second string, third string, bass note. Okay? It's this one in particular is an E minor arpeggio. Because this is E minor, and we don't pick these strings. So now you should do this one with all the bass notes, like so. E string, A string, D string, A string, E string. Okay? 6th string, 5th string, 4th string, 5th, 6th. And now let's reverse this. Okay? Instead of 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, we'll do 1, 2, 3, 2, 1. So again, with all the bass notes. Ready? 6th string, 5th string, 4th string, 5th string, 6th string. Now, what you should do is connect the bass note with the first note you pick. So, okay, bass note along with the first string. So now, change basses with this pattern as well. 6th, 5th, 4th. Okay, again, 6th, 5th, 4th, 5th, 6th. And do that with the unreversed pyramid as well. I got confused with the next exercise. The next exercise is to pick 2nd string, 1st string, 3rd string. Okay, 2, 1, 3. So with the basses. And also 2, 3, 1. And now you can add chords to it. For example, or even this one. And let's take another chord. Let's take a complex chord, okay? Let's take this one. Let's see how that sounds. And now you can see that picking patterns just make their own music as they go along. Okay? This was 1, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so. And if I move a chord along with the same pattern, then it begins to sound like music. Let's take a diminished chord. What I did here is the same thing, only I just took the 3 fingers and moved them from strings 1, 2, and 3 to strings 2, 3, and 4. Okay, it's called inner picking. And if you sometimes you don't want to do the usual arpeggio. You don't want to do. You want to do. Okay, you want it to sound more bassish instead of using the high note all the time. So you just take these fingers up a string into inner picking, and then you've got. Okay, just instead of doing this, using the thumb twice. It's more fluent like this. Okay, because if you use your thumb, then you need to use your thumb 3 times. Okay? And 1, it's not easy, and 2, you should never use the same finger twice when you play. Also in solos, when you do this, you should change a finger instead of. Okay, that's the first rule of correct technique. always change fingers. So when you finger pick, you always want to use different fingers. Never the same finger twice consecutively. Okay? So there you have it, Fingerstyle 101, the method behind the madness. Now before you go practice this, there are 3 things you can do. The first one, of course, is to subscribe to my channel to keep updated with all the lessons. I upload a lesson every couple of days or so. So just click subscribe and keep updated immediately the moment the lesson is up. And the second thing is, well, these lessons are free and will always be free. So the only thing I ask in return is for you to share them. Just share these lessons and let other people know that they're available and that Lick and Riff is out there and these lessons are out there for them and everybody else to benefit and learn guitar and get better on guitar. And the third thing you can do, of course, is to go get this under your fingers and practice this and play fingerstyle and just go through my lessons. There are plenty other fingerstyle lessons for you to learn. So go get this under your fingers and I'll see you in the next lesson. Thanks for watching.